Excuse me. Good Monday morning, everyone. Cyber Monday means really nothing to me. Really nothing.
I didn't even know it
Nothing,
was
man.
called Cyber Monday till about 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. They started the online deals after Murder Friday or whatever it's called. Death for what's it
Yeah,
called? Black Friday. There we
Black
go.
Friday.
Yeah, they called it that because a bunch of people perished on that day. There was what was it? A wall at a Walmart. They opened the doors like really slowly, and everybody crammed forward and
Crushed them.
trampled a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Craziness. And then they started releasing stuff little at a time. Bassman and I made that last year. Seagull Stacker.
Mm-hmm.
So, how you feeling this morning, Bassman?
My chest is killing me.
Like 911 or
No, just
okay?
mad at the doctor.
Mad at the doctor, so it's hurting, huh?
Yeah,
Your chest is mad, or you're mad about your chest?
I'm mad about my chest.
Because there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Uh, one is got to go right now, and the other one is, I'm just pissed off.
Yeah, mine is just hurts real bad, and I
To the
know there's
touch.
I know
Everybody's
there.
got to
Oh yeah,
understand it's to the
this is
touch.
this is like the skin feels like it's on fire to touch it,
Yeah.
and the the wires in there. Whenever I get it, I'll get like little spasms, and they'll
Yeah.
pull. It pulls on the rib or the joints between the ribs, and the meat between the ribs is what's inflamed and everything, and so it hurts.
Yeah. That cartilage has got you going.
Yeah. So all they can do is take those things out, those wires out, and they don't know if the wires
Going to help or not. Yeah.
are they, if they haven't, if the bone hadn't healed and they take those wires out, I'm gonna really be in bad shape. So,
Right. I say by now it's remodeled a little bit anyway,
oh,
at the least. You
it
know what I
has
mean?
tried, uh, it has tried to heal some, but they don't know if it's healed enough that it'll
Right.
stay. And then being like you with the occasional passing out, you know, you
Hmm.
when you're falling and you're not catching yourself, you know,
Right.
is that a new person or is it just this naming convention today? I don't never can tell which one we're on.
210 stacks?
Yeah,
No, they're
I'm
longtime
not
friend
used
of the
to
channel.
seeing. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't used to seeing that LQ3TG thing on the end of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they've put all kinds of crazy stuff on it. I don't know why they did that.
That was their naming convention that they came up with a few months back, and then I don't think they actually use it much.
Mm-mm. Well, they've always been there. That's just like your number of your identification number. But like whenever I first started, like way back, when I had that remote control truck channel, my number on the end of it was like 3112 or something like that. But they never
Mm-hmm.
showed the 3112. But in my shortcut to my channel, it said Tiny's Treasures 3112.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird. It's weird.
I don't know why
Missing
they've gotten to
Harold.
where they're doing it though,
I
changing
don't
it around.
Right. And some people don't have it at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's
Ken of mine's
odd.
did the other day. SF Kim
Yes, it
Rush
right.
has a picture.
Mhm. Good morning, Miss Amy Harrell, channel member and moderator, saying good morning, Tiny. Good morning, Bass Man. Good morning, Miss Amy. Good to see you. C. Griller Stacker, moderator and channel member. Spiffy Cyber Monday thumbnail. Yep. Thank you very much. C. Griller Stacker has a good channel. Need to go over and check him out. Like I said, moderator and channel member. Thank you on both accounts, sir. SF Kim Rush. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. If you notice, SF Kim Rush, it has made it to the case stage. It is a complete guitar now. The 10.5s are on. The double bends, no problem. Me and SF Kim Rush will know what that's talking about. Bass man. We're going to threaten him with, let's see,
Zero factor.
zero factorial, yeah. Mr. Scott S. Good morning, Mr. Scott. Look what I got for you going in the mail. Package going in the mail to Mr. Scott. Mr. Red Silver. Good morning, Tiny and Bass Man, the OG channel member. Red Silver, everyone. As you notice, Mr. Kevin is not here. Mr. Kevin is at the doctor's this morning. Getting a checkup, making sure everything's all right. So he will be missed for
he
sure.
said he was going to check to see if they were still there. Now I could see that with my belly, having
Right.
to have
Yeah, he's
check to see if your feet were there. But
he's skinny now.
yeah, he can see his feet now.
He can look down and go, yep, right there. Both of them.
Yeah, that'd be.
1, 2. Wouldn't even have to kick his shoes off to count them.
Mm-mm.
Mr. Bandit Jones saying morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Jones. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to one another. I like it a lot. Mr. Robert Pintoff saying good morning, friends. Good morning, Mr. Pintoff. Mr. Pintoff is a channel member. Thank you very much, sir. Parviz Nawab saying hello to the family. Good morning, Mr. Nawab. Got your letter, by the way, Mr. Nawab, with the beehive nickel in it. We will be doing a video on that as soon as we start doing videos again. A lot of hectic stuff, Christmas and everything, and Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything's getting right in there, and ordering stuff for Christmas and trying to get deals and trying to figure out where we're going to come up with the what we're going to get and how we're going to get it and all that happy jet. Normal Christmas stuff. But we will be making videos shortly. As soon as everything slows down a little bit. 210 Stacks. Good day, metal friends. Good morning, 210 Stacks. Speaking of metals, right now, silver is at $58. $58, folks. What is up with that? $57.89 is what it says. $57.90. It was at 58 there just a second ago. So that's pretty cool. 60 by the end of the year. Hopefully. Teacher 1388. Hello, anyone, anybody, and Tony. Tony. Morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Like I said to Mr. Nawab, we will be doing a video shortly. So just bear with us. Bear with us. Volume is very low. Can't hear anything.
Turn it up.
Turned it up. Crank it. Mr. Jack Goldman. Good morning from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, Mr. Gallman. Good to see you. Hope everything's going good with the house. Bass Man, I'm so sorry you're uncomfortable. I do wish I could take away your pain. I would be happy to call your physician and advocate on your behalf. I've threatened to come whoop some ass. You can ask the Bass Man.
I'm fixing to take somebody up on it too. Me and that pain doctor are going round and round over this last change in medicines.
Oh yeah, there's laws about medicine are stupid.
They changed my medicine and said now we can work with it to adjust it to what level you need. But if you call them to make an appointment, they can't make one until your next appointment, which is 3 months away.
Right.
And so I've got the wrong amount of medicine for 3 months.
Yeah.
And so we've been going round and round over here with doctors.
And nowadays, since since the, I don't want to say the word, but the big illness that everyone had there that had to wear masks and stuff for.
Yeah.
They can push a couple buttons on their computer and fix those problems.
Oh yeah.
Because before you used to have a handwritten prescription.
Yeah.
Well, now since the thing happened, or the pandemic, they can do it by computer now. Even controlled substances they can do by computer. But they won't until it's your appointment. Because they can charge you for it then. If they just push in a couple buttons in between appointments, it's not really an appointment. And every 3 months you have to see them in person. Yeah. They have to see you in person every 3 months. So like 3 months goes by and you're deathly sick and in the hospital. Guess what? They're not going to write your medicine because they can't see you in person. That's ridiculous. Stupid. And I hate to use that word.
And then on top of that, because it's the advanced levels of medicine, I have to pee in the cup.
Right.
To make sure I'm not abusing their medicine.
Yep, got to make sure it's still in your system. Make sure you're not getting rid of them in unscrupulous acts.
Exactly. I asked him, I said, have I ever gotten anything in there that ain't supposed to be? Nope. Has there ever been anything in there that, that wasn't enough of in there that should be? Nope.
Then what's the problem?
We got it every 3 months. We got to go through this. I can't pee in a cup because I can't hardly stand to go in the bathroom and pee, with people around.
Right.
I can tell you right now.
Stage fright.
Exactly. The people that my wife, that they're courting stuff they have to go in and pee in a cup with someone watching.
Right.
I mean, and I'm not talking about just staring at them.
I know. They got to watch the actual, see it come out.
See it coming out. And
right.
There ain't no way I would explode.
Right. I'd be standing there going, nope.
I came one time and he sent me down there and I got down there and I sat forever. And finally, they told me to go and drink some water again. Gave me a bottle of water, and then they told me to go out and have lunch and stuff, and come back and pee in it later. I couldn't believe they let me do that.
Right. Oh, they ask me all the time, can you go today? If not, we'll just do it next time. And I'm thinking, what? I'm getting this substance, that's highly controlled.
Yeah.
And you're saying you can check to see if it's in my system at a later date? No, it just don't seem right. Yeah. Yo, fan. Good morning, 13 people here in my like. You would think mods would hit the like. I know.
Mods I did. Thank you very much. And on top of that, when you're in here, you can't hit the like.
Right.
I have to go to the same one you do out there on YouTube and open it up and click the like. So I have to go into a whole nother channel to do it.
Yeah. And if you guys notice, like a lot of creators and stuff will hit the like button for themselves. I don't ever like my own stuff. I just, because the likes count on YouTube. To me, that feels like cheating. That's like I don't ever go back and watch my videos to give myself watch hours or whatever, because
Mm-hmm.
that counts as watch hours. I just don't do that. I watch the videos after I make them or we make them. I watch them on my computer, and then once they're on YouTube, I don't watch them anymore, because after I edit them, I watch them. I watch to make sure that the intro is good and the exit is good, and that's it. Okay, when I film it, I watch it right after I film it to make sure that it's good and everything. And then after I edit it, I check the intro and the outro. That's the only thing I check. But once it's on YouTube, I don't watch it anymore. I don't click on it. I don't give myself a thumbs up. I just feel like, that's cheating to me. I don't know. I'm weird. I know it.
I don't always hit the like, but usually because I have to go over there and pop the chat out so that I can see it, I
Mm-hmm.
usually click on it while I'm there.
Right. Look at who we got here. Good morning with the sunshine for me. Bass Man is the cool shades. Mr. Kevin. He's getting a coffee somewhere, I'm sure of it. And everyone, I'm not home right now. I'll see y'all Wednesday. It is Kennel Man. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Wow, playable. What an accomplishment. I know it's taken me forever, hadn't it? I've been working on this guitar over like the last year and a half. It's uh, a lot of folks know who Stevie Ray Vaughan is. Best blues guitarist of all time. And you can go back and forth with number one, number two, best guitarist of all time. But it's a tribute guitar to Stevie Ray Vaughan's number one. That's what he called his famous Fender Stratocaster, was number one, or his first wife. For some reason, I thought I was a mod. On Mr. Kevin's, you are, sir. I try to keep my moderators at a low quantity.
If you get
What
very
Silver?
many moderators, it gets to be tough because you can't moderate the moderators.
Right, only I can do that. Silver today, right now, it's at 58.08.
Well, like right
It's
now,
still up $1.74.
it says I can remove C Griller though.
Nice.
So
Not nice for C Griller.
I can put him in timeout.
You're a managing moderator.
Oh. On a channel we were once part of, everybody was a moderator, and so I might as well not have been one.
Right. Because
And
couldn't do anything.
people could come in and say anything they wanted, do anything they wanted, and I couldn't do anything to them because they were a moderator.
Right. I don't
So
believe in that. I'm with you.
Any.
Right. Mr. David Doubloons. Ahoy there. Good morning, Mr. Doubloons. Mr. Doubloons is a channel member. Thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciated. I need a new phone. So, do I buy an iPhone or an Android iPhone? I have an Android now, and my wife insists I get an iPhone. What do y'all think about?
iPhone.
What do you think I should buy? Sometimes if you if you have Verizon or T-Mobile or whoever, they have deals on phones that you can actually pay for the phone on your bill. So you don't have to go out and buy a phone and then get it hooked to your thing, because you got to be careful, because if you buy an iPhone, sometime it's tied to Verizon or it's tied to T-Mobile or whoever, you know, so you can only use it on Verizon or you can only use it on T-Mobile. But there are also iPhones out there that they call unlocked, which it it's not tied to anything. So you could use it on any platform or any uh, service. But I would check with who you have for service and see if they have any deals on phones, because sometimes you can trade your phone in for an upgraded model or switch it completely, like you can trade an Android in on a iPhone, because they sell them to these companies that break them down and redo them and take all the chips and stuff out of them and use the chips in other phones and stuff. Like, a lot of people don't realize that sometimes the phones you get brand new have used parts in them. I know that's kind of weird, but if you remember, we had a tough time getting those chips here a while back. It was all in the news and everything. So those sell your phone kiosks in the stores and stuff, they recycle the electronics in them. It's odd. I'm only have to install the wood ceiling in the in the flooring, and then I'm ready to move in. Nice, very nice. Never had an Android. I had an Android. I had a Galaxy 16 something
I
here
had an
a
Android
couple years ago.
once, a long time ago.
Right. I have a iPhone 12 Pro Max uh, that was given to me, and I've I, I've never looked back. I had Androids all up until I got this one, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. 37 degrees in Marion, North Carolina. It was 26 here this morning when Lala left.
I could
Nothing ticks
program
me
an
off. Oh,
Android. I could program an Android better than I could the iPhone, because the iPhone tends to hide their stuff. You know,
right.
they don't want you getting in there and playing. But it's other than that, it's not that bad. Not that big a difference, but some software won't work, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always find something else.
Right. Like the Apple Store and the
Yeah.
or the uh what's it called on Android? I can't remember what it's called on Android. App Store or something like that.
Yeah, app stores.
See, Griller's got it right here. Nothing ticks me off more than they finally find the right med combination that works, then the doctor wants to change them.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the doctor, the doctor didn't care whether he changed his mind or not until the feds told him he would, or he'd go to jail.
Right.
So that's just kind of the deciding factor there. But no, the medicine I was taking is, well, it used to be an anesthetic. It was used as an anesthetic, so it's a little on the strong side. Well, the what's worse, the one I'm taking is supposed to be the same one, but not in a nasal spray. But it's supposed to work as a fast acting melt under your tongue.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't. It
He could
doesn't
be
melt under your tongue fast, and it don't melt.
he could be sitting there. We could be sitting there on the thing. He's like, I'm melting under my tongue.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, well, it's almost gone. Then 20 minutes
Sometimes,
later, 20 minutes later, it's like it's gone. It's finally
yeah.
gone.
Sometimes they'll just poof and they're gone. And the other times they take it 20 minutes. I don't know
That's when
what's
I'd be sipping some water under my tongue to flush that
that
thing.
they don't taste very good.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
But they're supposed to dissolve in your mouth so that you goes into the bloodstream faster. Well, it don't. You would think you'd be able to feel it or something in your system. Well, it's so little right now that I don't even feel it. I have no medication for defense, to stop a migraine. I can only do this that's supposed to prevent it.
Right.
Well, when this doesn't prevent it, what am I supposed to do?
Hit your hand with a hammer. That way
Yeah,
it takes your mind off of
really
the.
forget. I dropped the phone on my foot this morning and I forgot real quick.
My head. Wham! Damn it. My toe hurts like a son of a gun.
Yeah, that thing caught me right on the joint of my toe and my foot on its edge. And I got a place about the size of a nickel right now that's just purple already. So
Scott has had rotator cuff surgery on both shoulders. On one shoulder now, I need a shoulder replacement or a balloon. The doctor never told me that only 35% of people my age recover, 80 to 100%. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
I've had
They act like that's just you're just supposed to know.
I've had 2 surgeries on each shoulder, and they the one was considerably worse than the other. But the one they don't tell you about going into it is if your bicep, which is a 2-part muscle, if you go in there and that bicep is almost cut, if they don't tell you ahead of time, they won't cut it. And so it'll be just torn and there. They don't fix it or cut it loose. So, and if they cut it loose, you lose about 80% of the strength in the curling motion of your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, there's a whole lot of that shoulder stuff that will sneak up on you as far as they tightened mine by splitting the muscle and crossing it and then sewing it back on 3 inches from where it came off. So they pulled it tight. Well, when they did, I couldn't raise my hand, basically. And
Right.
no, mine, I tell y'all, now mine got better, Scott, but mine was so bad. If I was driving a car and my hand crossed over the top of the steering wheel, my shoulder fell out of socket. It was that easy to fall out. The muscle was so torn up that it wasn't holding the muscle in its socket. And mine, they jerked it up there and tightened it, and it took a while before I could move, get the motion back. But once I did, it was a lot better. I'm one of the lucky ones that I've had shoulder surgeries and neck surgery, and neither one of them are very popular for healing up,
Right.
or being better in the future. But both of mine came out okay. They had to cut the end of one of my bones off on my right shoulder because it stuck up the thing. They wrap a muscle over the top of it and strap it down. Silver 58.35.
See, grillers shine a light, everybody. Pride and Joy, Texas Flood, Crossfire. Come on now. Trying to say you never heard of Stevie Ray Vaughan. Tragedy.
I've heard the name but couldn't tell you a song he wrote or sang or.
Tiny, you give out mod just when Seagriller. No, actually, I surprised Seagriller Stacker with that. He popped in one day and he was a mod. He was like, "What's going on?" Mr. 502 Air himself, folks. Bad Gateway. Part of these, how much are they going for? I have several, both 2024 Star Privy and 2025 Eagle Privy. $130. Let's see. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to one another, talking about that. Let's see. He has an old Samsung right now. Samsung used to make a pretty good phone.
Yeah.
If you can work both types of operating, get the one that provides you with the best applications for your needs. Absolutely. iOS or Android.
Yeah.
iOS is on it's the operating system for Apple, which is iPhone. And
like I say, if you're a programmer and you could program and add things to your phone and things like that, it seems to me that the Android was the way to go because I could get that to work better. But other than that, my wife got whatever phone I got, and actually what happens is my daughter gets a phone, drops it in the water. I get that phone, she gets a new one.
mm-hmm.
So I haven't had a phone of my own that wasn't my daughter's in years, and all the phones I got have her name on them and everything. So if you go in and look, it doesn't have my name or anything.
The only electronics that started out as Bassman's is his computer that he has now.
Yeah.
Scott S. had 15 inches of snow on Friday. I want some of that. Yep. iPhones can do a lot more than Android, but they're temperamental sometimes.
Yeah. Like I say, and they're the available software is there for the iPhones, but the Androids will let you change programming better. So
right.
It's one of those 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and not that many people are wanting to program their Android to do stuff. And
forgot I had a Motorola phone for work a long time ago. I did. I had a Razor.
I did too.
Loved my Razor.
I
used to like it when they said, "Hello, Moto." Yep.
I had a Motorola that was a bag.
Oh yeah, the old bag phones.
Came in a bag and had a receiver in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Google Play Store. Yep. Let's see. Mr. Coin Stuff I Like. There's another good channel, folks. You need to go over and check out. He is a channel member. Thank you very much, sir. Me and Mr. Coin Stuff I Like here in a while are going to have a dueling scopes. He has gotten some Ike dollars, and he has challenged me to a duel on microscopes, searching through these Ike dollars. So you're going down, Mr. Coin Stuff I Like. Just so you know, you're going down. Seagull, beauty sleep. Seagull and beauty sleep. That's funny. Is your shoulder any better? Mine is just the same as bad as it was before surgery. He said the muscle never grew back properly. Ooh.
Yeah, mine. The first one, it didn't grow back right, but the second time they did it, it was fixed. And like I said, the first one that I had, they went in orthoscopically and poked around a little bit and came right out and said, yeah, we get to have a longer surgery and more in depth. And so, yeah, I got a scar that runs across the end of my left shoulder, right there above the where your arm joins, that kind of at an angle across my shoulder that's at least an inch across and 6, 8 inches long. You know, I think you've seen it, Tiny,
Yeah.
the big scar on my left shoulder, and it fixed it though. I had to do a lot of physical therapy before I could. They strapped, they strapped like you get a sling. They
Mm-hmm.
strapped mine to my stomach. It had a band that went around me
Mm-hmm.
and
Keep
held
it
my
immobile.
arm. Yeah, for
Yeah.
6 weeks. When I took that thing off, I couldn't even pick my nose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're used to
that
this,
thing
and
was
you're like,
there. Yeah, the worst grade I had in computer science in school I got because one of the very first uh, programs we had to write was doing a payroll deal, to figure overtime and stuff. And it was on punch cards. Well, the punch card machine, in order to get a decimal, you had to hold a shift. It wasn't like a regular keyboard. And so I was trying to hold the shift with my bad hand, and, the arm that was strapped down, and I let off. And so I was looking for 40.0 and I got 4,000 instead, or 400. So it didn't have a decimal in it, in other words. So they counted off on that one because I messed up the decimal point in it. But
I hate those ones too, bad Gateway. Have Medicare wellness exam on Wednesday. I hate those things. They'll tell me 3 words, and a few minutes later they'll ask me what they were.
yeah,
They gave me 8 words. 8 words.
I think mine was 5.
And then they give me 8 words, had me write them down, flip the paper over, and then tell them as many as I could, like 20 minutes later. And I'm like, I wrote something on paper. What do you? What do you? I wrote something down. And they're like, yeah, you wrote these 8 words, and I'm like, really?
Did you ever take one of the tests where they give you the little blocks to put in, and you put the
Yeah.
little plus sign and the little circle and all that, and then they blindfold you and tell you to do it again, and then they blindfold you and tell you to do it with your left hand and your right hand. The guy got done and he looked at me and he said, "Were you looking?" And I said, "No." And anyway, he finally he said the he said that the thing was that I got them better. I got them better when I wasn't supposed to see.
Right.
I got it faster and all that. I said, well, yeah, when I could use both hands instead of just one, you know, I could be finding the hole with one hand and picking up the thing with the other. If you can only use your left hand, you're standing there going, okay, this is the plus. Now where's the hole for it? How did he expect it not to be better? So,
Right. Remember that I'm sorting them. Oh, go ahead.
I think they gave me 5 words. I can't remember, but I know they had nothing to do with each other.
Right.
Because I was going to try to
horse, clock, clouds, red.
I was going to try to link them together to help me remember them, and they was completely off the wall, compared to each other. So I memorized them and.
Remember that I'm sorting them. It could be like Bessie Coleman sort that I sent you and Bassman. Hey,
Yeah.
cheater.
Yeah, cheater.
Right. They said I could get shots. What the heck is a shot going to do when the muscle never grew back right? Right. Parviz is allergic to reality.
Hey.
Let's see. I can't remember. Yeah, well, I mean, they didn't expect me to remember all 8 words, but they had me write them, and they say, well, when you write something, you remember it better.
Yeah.
So they had me write them down to see how many I could remember. I think I remembered 6 out of the 8, but that was when they asked me like 3 or 4 minutes later. But when they had me write down 8 more words, and then they asked me like 20 minutes later, I remembered 1, and it was like the first one that I wrote down.
Yeah, I always hate that one where they say, remember these 3 words, and they give them to you, and they wait about 2-3 minutes. They say, what were those 3 words? You tell them. Then you're just about done with the test, and the guy goes, what was those 3 words?
Right.
Wait a minute, you already asked that question. Go on.
I don't need to tell you what those words were. You know what they are. If you don't know what they are, well, how should I know what they are?
Yep, it's December.
Just turn my calendar page to December. Holy cow, December. Mm-hmm. Hey, wait a minute. It's December.
Yes, it is. Day
my
1.
birthday's in 10 days. Yeah. December 11th. Yep. I think they're going to lock my ass up after we win on this exam. I would say, nah.
Yeah.
Commit you, maybe, but not.
My daughter's boyfriend is having shoulder surgery this morning. And about the time I had the heart surgery, the guy that I worked with that was my best friend for years and years when I was working, had it. And I talked to, or texted him Thanksgiving Day, and he didn't seem like he was real happy with his shoulder surgery yet either. He said
your son's birthday is also December 11th? That's cool. Oh, sorry, Bassman. Go ahead, buddy.
That's all right. I was through. I just thinking he said he's going to work his out,
Right. Cool stuff. I like. Son's birthday is also December 11th. That's cool. That's real cool. When I was 13, I thought I'd never live past 75. Now I'm 78.
I was
You're
13. I
only.
never thought I'd live to 60.
When I was 13, I never thought I'd live to see 16.
Yeah. Well, I know when I was 19, I didn't think I was going to either because the diesel truck ran over me. But
Right. Last penny auction is on December 11th. Yep. And that's also when the Morgan and Peace dollar set comes out from the mint.
what penny auction?
Probably the Omega pennies or
Oh,
the last pennies being made.
yeah.
Yep. Folks, we're going to have to call it early today. I have a bunch of stuff that I have to do before the boss gets home. And me and Zoe's got a busy morning, is what I'm saying. Oh, we shaved Marcel last night, Bassman. Well, as you know, you got to
Yes.
see her. We haven't cut her head yet.
Uh-oh.
She looks like a lion.
I was going to say, gonna go around with the lion haircut.
Right?
Who's up there?
Yeah, her she's a 40-pound dog, but right now her body looks like it's 20 pounds and her head is 30 pounds. Alrighty, Bassman. Let's
It looks
let's
like a Q-tip.
yeah, looks like a tangerine on a toothpick.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will have our weekly auction as far as I know, unless something comes up. So get ready for that. And come back Wednesday, you'll see what items we have. We'll make up the list and show them if Mr. Kevin can be here. So yeah, y'all don't know how messed up I've been having 2 weeks like this. We're missing days and it's messed me up. I don't know what day I'm working on. And then my wife was home too many days in a row, so.
Then
I'll
throw
try
a
to get back.
then throw a turkey dinner in there
Throw a
somewhere.
turkey dinner in there. So I'm trying to get back on schedule. So we should have an auction and a preview and all that this week. So y'all come back, and until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Thank you, Bassman. Pleasure always having you here, brother. Yeah, Sea Griller Stacker, Miss Amy, Yo Fan, Teacher 1388, all saying Zoe Strong. Absolutely. You guys have a good day. Like Bassman said, we'll see you Wednesday for the auction preview, and then Wednesday evening over on Coins Making Sense channel for the auction. You guys have a good day. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket.